Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are the cutest celebrity couple, and fans want to know all about the relationship. I mean, come on. At first we heard about the two dating and their worlds crossing made no sense at all. But now that we see them together, we can't help but love every second of it. I came across this article on page 6 and an insider shared Kylie believes Timmy is the one for her and has never felt like this about anyone else before and definitely sees a future with him. I mean, guys, come on. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard? Like, when have we ever seen Kylie talk like this or act like this? I don't know. Personally, I haven't. We all know Travis Scott is her kid's father, but apparently Kylie feels like Timothée is so different from all her other exes she's dated in the past. So whatever Travis couldn't do, Timothée stepped in and is making her the happiest she's ever been. She's also dated Tyga back in the day. We all know that didn't work out. And it just seems like after Kylie has had her 2 kids and, you know, they're getting, well, I wouldn't say they're older, but they're just growing up more. I guess she's kind of over having more potentially for the time being. Seems like she's finally able to focus on what's right for her, and in this case, it seems to be Timothée. Recently, we saw them both attend the 2025 Golden Globes, and Kylie was there supporting her man who was nominated for Best Actor in a Drama for the role in A Complete Unknown. But take this in. She didn't want to walk the red carpet with Timothée for all the right reasons. And if you know Kylie, everyone wants to know what she's doing. When she walks in the room, everyone's turning around like she's that girl, right? So apparently an insider told page 6, Kylie didn't want to make it about them. She wanted this night to be all about Timothée, how it was intended to be. Like, come on, we can't help but love a supportive girlfriend who wants to give her man his time to shine. Like, she could have fully walked on there and made it her moment too, but she didn't. We have to love that, come on. And these two were not afraid to show off how much they liked each other as soon as they got inside. The two were locking lips and they were close to each other a lot of the times throughout the night. At one point, Kylie even took out her camera and snapped a cute picture of Timmy. And you know what? It was a special night, so I mean, why not capture it all? And you can just see how much the two are really loving each other off. A source told the US Weekly that the two couldn't keep their hands off each other. And how can you not think that's the cutest thing ever? Like, you can't fake that, come on. The two were also seen coming out of a restaurant after a date in Paris, and you can just see how giddy Kylie looks in all the paparazzi pictures. Like, she wants to be seen. And like, she's not faking that smile, come on now.
You are so beautiful together.
On top of all the cuteness, Timothée has been on tour for his film's press release, but is still checking in on his girl. During these LA Flames, he made sure to keep checking in on her and the kids. We love a man who cares and is always checking in. We can't help but respect that. And yeah, some of you guys think that this relationship isn't real, and I just don't get it. I mean, sure, they could have been a PR stunt, but for this long? Come on now. They've been dating since early 2023. Don't you think it would have ended by now? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Just look at the videos and pictures. They just look so in love. Don't be a hater. She's smiling. You don't see her putting her head down. It's just so effortless at this point. Here's what people have to say, and we have both the bad and the good, right? One user commented on page 6, publicity, nothing more. There's no bass drum getting hit, not even a snare. I mean, I don't know. Why are you hating? The two are just living their lives most of the time in private. So why don't we just let them be? Like, they're not bothering anyone, to be fair. On a more positive note, another user commented, they both seem so incredibly happy. I've never seen her not smiling on his company. I'm happy for them. And like, I'm thinking the same, right? I mean, they both look happy. They're living their best lives. So why not just be happy for the two? I can't help but love the relationship that they have. So I mean, as of now, I think the relationship is pretty real. And as much as you can fake certain things, you can't fake the way they look at each other. The way Kylie's always smiling in pics now, it's just hard to believe that it's not real.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are dating, but keeping things casual.
Here's the real reason Kylie Jenner keeps Timothée Chalamet's relationship with her private. Kylie prefers to keep things to herself for an important reason, and that reason is that she has a tough time dealing with things already on her own. Timothée also likes to keep a more private lifestyle. Can someone as public as Kylie last with Timothée despite the fact that he wants a private life and she grew up surrounded by fame? Also guys, there is now rumors going around that Timmy might actually be a dog. I can't see this, to be honest, but what do you guys think? While she barely speaks about her love life these days, Kylie and Timothée are so cute, sweet, and in love. The privacy thing seems to be really working for them. She apparently plans on being with Timothée Chalamet for the long run.
I'm like in a relationship what the kind of bond I have with somebody else.
A source spoke to Life and Styles magazine recently, highlighting the dynamic that they've created for themselves. According to the source, Timothée has been giving off contradictory signals while Kylie wants him all for herself. They said people in Timmy's world know that he's having a great time with Kylie, but depending on who you talk to, he's either the most committed guy in the world or totally on the prowl. But Kylie is blissfully unaware, to the point that she's actually talking about having a baby with him. From the outside looking in, I'd say that they seem very much in love and committed to each other. But the source also went on to claim that Timothée's inner circle knows a different perspective of the relationship.
That's what it is to be young.
Much different from what we see on the internet. However, while Timothée's intentions seem iffy to some people, Kylie has apparently decided she wants to have a baby with him. Go Kylie! So far, Kylie Jenner's relationships have been mostly brewed under the public eye, which often tends to make it hard for the ones involved. Kylie has dated a few big-name stars in the entertainment industry, but only 2 made a ton of noise in the media, a lot more than what was needed.
Having a relationship for me is just that it's blasted all over the internet.
These relationships were rappers Tyga and Travis Scott. Kylie had 2 children with Travis Scott before ending her relationship, saying that there was lifestyle differences. As for Tyga, who dated Kylie before her 5-year-long relationship with Travis Scott, was caught lying and talking to other women. Gross. But she ultimately broke things off because she was too young and didn't want Tyga to feel like he took anything away from her. But these relationships have certainly taught her to be vigilant and more private about her personal life, as well as with her latest lover, Timothée Chalamet. And living life in the public eye can be incredibly demanding. In Kylie Jenner's case, she had to deal with cameras around her for most of her childhood and adult life, as she was part of a reality TV show called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You've definitely heard of the show at some point, and if you're into reality TV, I highly recommend it. It is super entertaining, worth the watch. Outside of the reality TV world, Kylie has worked extremely hard, venturing into the fields of fashion and cosmetics. The Kylie Cosmetics frontwoman, who boasts a net worth of $710 million according to Forbes, has learned to keep her personal life under wraps because she has a weird time dealing with it by herself. She was quoted saying, "I think it's important to keep things to yourself. It's hard for me to make a decision by myself sometimes, so the opinion of the whole world, it can be tough." It certainly makes complete sense to why there hasn't been much revealed about her relationship with Timothée either. Timmy also keeps things relatively low-key as well. While Kylie has made several public appearances with her exes at high-profile events, she hasn't really been out with Timothée as much. But it doesn't mean that they've never made red carpet appearances together, especially since that's not what some of her Instagram posts have suggested. They were spotted together at a Beyoncé concert, the US Open, the 2024 Golden Globes as well. Elsewhere in the interview, she also revealed more about her friendship with Jordyn Woods, the girl who was accused of smooching Tristan Thompson while he was with Khloe Kardashian. It was disheartening, Kylie said of the aftermath. "We've always tried to talk through things, so it's never been a full cold turkey cutoff. It was needed distance. Anytime something happened, good or bad, and I needed to call someone, it would always be her. To lose that person felt awful, but I had to go through that. I learned so much, gained so much independence, was there for myself. It helped me grow a little bit because we were so attached at the hip. I think that in order for both of us to grow, she needed to spread her wings and do what she needed to do as well," Kylie reflected. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet first ignited rumors of a relationship in April 2023 when her car was seen outside his home multiple times. They went public in September the same year at a Beyoncé concert. I wanted to read you guys some comments from people online and how they felt. One person said, "I don't like to point this out, but every man who enters the lives of those women has their careers shredded. Doesn't seem worth it in my opinion." This comment was funny to me because of the theory that some of us might have heard of, the Kardashian curse. Have you heard of it? If you haven't, search it up. It is pretty wild. Every guy who leaves the Kardashian family ends up in a weird circumstance. Failing careers, failing sanity, check it out. It is so worth it. Someone else said, "He's a great actor, she's a very good mom, only they know what goes on between the two of them. She's had kids with someone she loves. We were all young ones, who knows, if I had her money, I'd probably have a kid from my ex from high school. Let them be." I agree with this comment. They're so cute. Honestly, I'm rooting for them. And Kylie is a fabulous mom and will someday make an amazing wife. Someone else said, "I'm confused why people are talking so badly about her. She's just a person. No one knows her as well as he knows her in this thread. A lot of y'all are just judging superficially. I'm not even a Kylie fan, I can see that. I'm sure a lot of y'all weren't even raised in a stable environment either." I'm glad to see people are sticking up for her. there's always an interesting theory going around that the entire relationship is based on a publicity stunt. Although I don't understand why they would have to date for publicity. A Kardashian can have anyone they want, let's be real, and Timmy? He's young, talented, good looking, and he's a Hollywood star. Could it be possible that they just maybe genuinely like each other and maybe they have a connection? To presume they have nothing in common or that he's somehow in a different league to her because he's smart and creative, it just feels layered with something slightly underhanded. Kylie's smart enough to have built a billion-dollar business through masterful social media influencing. She's bound to have picked many life lessons having experienced fame since childhood, just like Timmy. Or maybe it's all part of Kris Jenner's puppeteering puzzle that'll make sense in 6 months when their careers reach new heights. Either way, I'm here for this new Gen Z power couple. I love them. And is there a more epic place to go public with your new relationship than the Golden Globes?
The generation's power couple has swiftly become one of Hollywood's most talked about couples.
Timothy's mother disapproves of Kylie Jenner being around her son.
The couple finally put the record straight and publicly acknowledged their love.
Kylie Jenner fans are going crazy. They badly want to know what's going on with her relationship, but she won't budge. She refuses to give any details at all. On the season 5 finale of The Kardashians, fans got a glimpse into Kylie Jenner's massive $36 million mansion, but not a glimpse into her new relationship. Fans were waiting to see if Timothée and Kylie would talk about their relationship on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but they were left super disappointed because they got absolutely no information. Kylie is keeping her relationship out of the spotlight completely. The season began in Paris Fashion Week, where Kylie was spotted with Timothée, though she has never shown or mentioned her boyfriend on the show. Kylie and Timothée have reportedly been dating since April 2023, though Kylie has never shown or mentioned him on the Hulu series. She hasn't even hinted at a significant other throughout the last 2 seasons. The couple first struck up a romance in early 2023 after Kylie split from her ex-boyfriend Travis Scott. They've been through a lot in the media despite wanting to stay out of it. There has also been a ton of speculation and breakup rumors, and now no one really knows what's going on because they've both been tight-lipped and private. Even though she hasn't mentioned her relationship, she did hint on the Kardashians that things were going very well for her and that she was in a good place. Speaking in a confessional, she said, "This year has been amazing for me." She then opened up more about how she's been feeling more confident, having previously hit back on people trolling her looks.
Makeup, and it's like, you're wearing too much makeup. Then I go and I don't wear a lot of makeup and someone catches me in a weird light.
She said, "I'm at a really good place right now. Just confidence-wise, having kids really helped me because they don't care what you look like. They don't care what you wear. They just love you for who you are." Kylie's comments come as a source claimed Kylie and Timothée are already thinking about getting married. The source said he and Kylie are in a very serious relationship and could wind up husband and wife. The source also said Timothée could make an appearance on the Kardashians, but admitted he's scared of how his fans would view it. They said Timmy has simply lived a much more shallow life where he's carefully prepared to be a movie star since he was a little boy. Kylie and Timothée first sparked romance rumors last April, with sources claiming they had first been introduced in January 2023. The couple then made their first public appearance last September, where they shared a passionate kiss while watching Beyonce. Since then, Timothée has been introduced to Kylie's family and has been hanging out with her and her sister Kendall Jenner. Kylie and Timothée were also seen enjoying a romantic dinner date while in Italy, where Kylie had been vacationing with her 2 young children.
Are you dating Kylie Jenner?
The secrets behind Kylie Jenner's failing relationships are officially out. Kylie's latest relationship with her new boyfriend Timothée Chalamet is not off to a hot start, and Timothée is looking for a way out.
We wanted to be really organic and truly representing our style.
It's too much for this man. He just wants to run his little chocolate factory.
I think it's just a form of expression in a way.
Yeah, and she's not letting him. So here's what's causing Kylie Jenner's relationships to go down in flames. Are you ready? Well, if Kylie Jenner is your girlfriend, be prepared to give up your privacy. And I'm not talking about the paparazzi. I'm talking about Kylie knowing all. According to a source close to Timothée Chalamet, first, Kylie wanted him to cut ties with all of his exes, even the ones he still considers friends. And Timothée has dated a lot more people than anyone realizes, including the likes of Lily Rose Depp and Madonna's daughter. But Kylie is suspicious of any woman in his life, even the ones that he's working with. And not only are they spilling the tea, but the tea is piping hot, claiming that Kylie is not just keeping an eye on Timothée, she's practically got a backstage pass to his digital life. Apparently, Kylie's strict rules for her relationship include Timothy's social media passwords and a live GPS tracker on his whereabouts. And here's the kicker. Apparently, Timothy is cool with this level of relationship surveillance? Well, we don't know, because the source continued to tell Heat magazine the following. Timothy is obviously under her spell and jumps to her defense when his friends give him a hard time. And to be fair, my friends would probably give me a hard time too if I was as whipped as this man. But that's just how modern relationships seem to be, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't know, I'm single AF. But for Kylie, who's been through multiple iterations of boyfriends, it's possible that she has trust issues, and these stem from her previous relationships. Let's just say Kylie doesn't tend to fling around with men who aren't on the same status level as her and her family. And as we've seen through her previous relationships with Tyga and Travis Scott, they can be a little crazy. Those are separate relationships, by the way, not at the same time. Travis and Kylie's relationship was like a yo-yo. Up, down, with breakups and makeups, a kid over here, a kid over there, a media blow up here, and then a lovey-dovey Instagram post there. And unfortunately, the love story hit the rocks in 2023 just before Kylie was linked to Timothy. And apparently there have been multiple rumors that Travis Scott's inability to remain loyal to Kylie was ultimately what caused their demise. So this is what happens when your entire career is based around rapping about having unlimited women, unlimited money, and lots of illegal things. Because I guess your priorities just get all scrambled, right, Mr. Scott? And who can blame Kylie for having trust issues when her baby daddy was apparently making his way around town? And I don't just mean on tour, if you get my gist. And to complicate everything, it's been reported that Timothy is struggling to keep up with Kylie's lifestyle, including all the luxury and the fame, the constant media attention, and the pressure to uphold his status to the cameras. But what did this man expect? You think you're gonna live your relationship under a rock like you're Patrick Star? Give me a break! Listen, it seems like if you're the lucky dude who gets your turn with Kylie Jenner, you gotta realize this ain't your typical relationship. This is a reality show. I'm talking cameras, scripts, mic'd up conversations, glorified middle school drama. And I do mean middle school drama, as there were legit allegations that Kylie Jenner has been so possessive of Timothy that she didn't let Selena Gomez take a picture with him at the red carpet. And listen, Kylie, I know you've had trust issues with men in the past, but it's not like a couple of pictures on a carpet is cheating. Or maybe it does count as cheating in Kylie's mind. Honestly, I really don't know, and to be honest with you, I don't care.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are dating, but keeping things casual.
So guys, Kylie Jenner is reportedly changing everything about herself to keep Timothy loyal to her. Sources say she's changing her appearance and behavior for the positive, wearing less makeup and flaunting a more sophisticated look to prioritize her relationship with Timothée Chalamet.
Having a relationship for me is just that it's blasted all over the internet.
Her friends say she's the happiest she has been in years. Timothy apparently had to follow some rules when dating Kylie, which include sharing his social media passwords with her and cutting ties with ex-girlfriends.
That's what it is to be young.
But while the pair seemed head over heels for each other, Kylie reportedly has some concerns that things may not last in the long run, and she's apparently making big life changes in hopes of keeping Timothy around. Speaking to Life and Style, a source says that those close to Kylie have started seeing a change in her. Not only is she dressing and acting different, but she's also changed her social media habits to prioritize her relationships.
I'm like in a relationship what the kind of bond I have with somebody else.
Kylie is no longer posting as many hot snaps on social media and is flaunting a more sophisticated look, the source explained. She's been wearing less makeup too. Celebrity expert, actor, and YouTuber Leroy Kenton weighs in on how he feels about changing for your partner. He was quoted saying, "It says a lot about Kylie's growth and development as a person. Before, she more so had the attitude of, if it's my way, I'm gonna take it or leave it. But now the fact that she's willing to change for her man, it shows that Kylie might not be as self-absorbed as we thought." Good point.
Wearing any makeup, so that would probably be the moment I knew
this was for me.
Now guys, a lot of these things seem very positive besides the sharing of the passwords. It's actually a healthy thing to cut ties with ex-girlfriends and dress in a classier way. Wearing a less glam and more natural look will accentuate Kylie's natural beauty and encourage others to embrace theirs. A close friend of Kylie confirmed that the young couple are wild for each other. Everything is going great between them. They both have really busy schedules but make as much time for each other as possible, they explained. Timothée is always making Kylie smile. They have a very special connection. However, there have been various reports in recent months that there may be trouble in paradise. For one, the couple allegedly had drama with Selena Gomez at the Golden Globes when Kylie refused to let Timothée and Selena take a photo together. Though Kylie and Timothée both deny this. Shortly after, however, a report surfaced claiming Kylie expects Timothée to follow a long list of rules, including ones that dictate how he can interact with other women. First, Kylie wanted him to cut ties with all his exes, even the ones he still considers friends, a source told Heat magazine. But guys, the accusations escalate even further, with the source emphasizing that Kylie must have access to Timothée's social media passwords and be informed of his whereabouts, subtly suggesting that he is comfortable sharing this information with her. The source continued to say, allegedly, Timothée has also given Kylie his social media passwords and he shares his location with her 24/7. He's obviously under her spell and jumps to her defense when his friends give him a hard time. Along with the other changes Kylie Jenner made, she also cut her hair into a short bob that she shared on Instagram. She jokingly wrote in the caption that her mom, Kris Jenner, is quaking, referring to how she now rocks a similar look as her mom. Kris has worn her hair in a short bob for years. Kylie and Timothée have been going steady for a while, but it's time we took a deep dive into their relationship. These are some big red flags in Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship.
That's just the truth.
As a couple, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have not yet graced the red carpet. Jenner and Chalamet did not arrive at the 81st Golden Globes in unison despite the fact that they were seated close to one another. Rather, they came separately, each dressed in black. Kylie showed up to SNL in New York City in November 2023 to assist Chalamet, who was hosting the show, but they came one by one. Kylie furthered her support for Chalamet by going to his Wonka premiere in secret in December 2023 with her mother, Kris Jenner. The two women chose to quietly enter the theater after the film started, rather than making a big splash when they arrived at the Regency Village Theater in Los Angeles.
Chris, happy holidays, guys.
Susan Trombetti informed the world that even while they want to give each other the space and avoid having their romance overshadow the occasion, this was still concerning. I can see not doing it early on or when he has a movie premiere, Trombetti said of Jenner and Chalamet. Especially when it's some of his own projects, you don't want the relationship to overshadow his premiere. At this point though, it's strange. We know they're together, so why not walk the carpet at the Golden Globes? I don't get it. We'll have to wait and watch and see if Kylie shows up for Chalamet's upcoming premiere at this time. Throughout their relationship, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have endured breakup rumors on multiple occasions. According to a Life and Style article from August 2023, Timothée and the cosmetics tycoon split up. In an interview with the New York Times in March 2024, Kylie sidestepped a question regarding her relationship once more. The publication questioned if Kylie's style, which has noticeably changed while dating the Dune star, was being influenced by Timothée. "I don't know how I feel about that," Kylie said. "I just don't want to talk about personal things." The response prompted admirers to believe that the couple had called it quits.
I never would have imagined that.
Even though the pair had either reconciled after splitting up or the rumors were untrue, Susan finds this concerning. It seems he has broken up with her before early on, and that's when you should be all in during those early stages. Trombetti said to women.com, "It's those rose-colored glasses that keep you crazy about each other, so if it's to believe, why is he breaking up with her?"
That was hilarious.
It appears unsettling for sure. Trombetti pointed out that particularly when it comes to rumors about celebrities' relationships, there's usually fire where there's smoke. Additionally, Chalamet and Jenner's long-term happiness may be in jeopardy if they had previously broken up. Relationships that come and go can be more detrimental than when we initially think. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have been photographed together on occasion since their initial romantic connection in 2023, but there have also been extended stretches of time when they haven't been seen together. The two weren't pictured from their January 2024 Golden Globes evening together until the end of June, as Susan Trombetti pointed out to women.com. There's undoubtedly a case for privacy. In the end, Jenner did manage to hide her first pregnancy with her daughter Stormy from the public. However, Trombetti believed that this was a warning sign because the relationship is more dynamic and involves two people participating. Either they've been great at evading the paps or they weren't seeing that much of each other at all, she stated to women.com. It's all very speculative, but you get the point. These two didn't seem to be hanging out much, but perhaps they had projects keeping them apart. Trombetti believes that they weren't interacting at all that much in person, which is why it looks problematic that they were spotted together at all, even if the paparazzi were there at all times. Although a relationship's reliance is often beneficial, an excessive amount of alone time can drain a pair. Family opinion matters a lot, and the close-knit Kardashian-Jenner family seems to agree on this point. Thus, it would be very problematic if there were reports of parental disapproval over Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's connection. According to an insider cited by Life and Style in July 2024, the Kardashians still have no love for Chalamet.
I hope so. Why not?
According to the site, Chalamet disregarded Kylie's family when he attended gatherings and made no attempt to get to know them. Timothy even acts as though the reality stars are beneath him, according to the insider. Susan Trombetti told Women.com that although Kylie herself did not confirm this information, it may constitute a serious red flag. If it's true, sometimes you just have to believe friends and family, Trombetti said. It's like dogs and small children. Pay attention to when they don't like someone you're dating. The family is said to not like that he doesn't spend time with them, and they feel he doesn't put in a lot of effort with Kylie. He should be proving himself to her, so why the distance? Without a doubt, the Jenners and Kardashians are attempting to protect Kylie from Chalamet, viewing their relationship as a side project in which he only keeps her on hand as a possibility rather than taking it seriously. Even though it might not seem important, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner's lack of Instagram official status is cause for concern. Posting about a relationship on social media these days is a way to solidify it, make it official, and take pride in it. It seems strange that both Gen Z celebrities are still active on Instagram without disclosing the aspect of their lives. It truly isn't necessary to be reluctant to share their relationship because it is already well known and wouldn't surprise anyone. Susan Trombetti sees this as cause for concern. Worse yet, it raises the possibility of interpersonal ambivalence. So it's kind of childish, but in the Kardashian world where they are so big on social media, it's kind of a big deal, she stated to Women.com. We know they're dating, so why not? Who knows what their story is, but they don't seem to be claiming each other. They certainly don't need to explain, but as a matchmaker, they don't come off to be passionate about each other. All we can hope for is that Jenner and Chalamet end up happy. We'll send them to high heaven if they decide to stay together. They're both amazing people finding love with other partners, though it might be worthwhile if the warning signs begin to mount. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner first crossed paths at the January 2023 Jean Paul Gaultier fashion show. Not long after Jenner's breakup with boyfriend Travis Scott. April of that year saw the beginning of romance rumors between the two, which only got stronger every time they were spotted together at an event. After going to Beyonce's birthday concert in September 2023 and displaying PDA during the US Open, it was clear to the public that the two had started dating. Even while we're passionate about love and root for a successful public relationship, Kylie and Timothée have undoubtedly worked hard to maintain their privacy. That makes perfect sense. On one hand, many famous people don't want to deal with constant scrutiny over their personal lives. However, excessive seclusion may have the unintended effect of stifling romantic feelings.